Okay, well, there's just too much in the book to go into it. You're just gonna have to maybe one day see the library. Anyway, I'm gonna start just a little bit on the bards, and just a little teeny bit here. The proceedings of the great bardic institution. A master poet named Dallin, who was later responsible for composing a great praise song to the Christian saint Columba, makes a poem praising a king named Hugh the Dark. A hero of fortune art thou, O Hugh, thou daring, determined foe. Thy goodness as the great ocean, thou canst not be subdued. Thou canst not be impeded, O Hugh, son of Druids the Dark. Good and great is his substance, without censure and without reproach. Thou sun after leaving its stars, which is awful to me. Thou white chessboard we will return, O hero. But if you know the hidden meaning of the language and the way it is presented, with a slight rearrangement of a few syllables in the Irish, a very different meaning can be made from the same words. Thus, if one can read the hidden meaning of the poem just quoted, what Dallin is really saying is, Amidik mik duak dubich. Your career no one celebrates, your house of tiny wine cups, you giver of soon-eaten lunch, you frightened pate sheep that plowmen will dine with, you famine grey as grease from a cracked-legged brass candlestick, you host of cold feasts, provider of crumbs, you entertainer of the black beetle, you disgrace, you yich. This is an example of what is sometimes referred to as the dark speech, meaning the speech of initiates. For such indeed the bards were. One only has to listen to some of the names and titles they have borne to realize this. The cauldron born, the carpenters of songs, Caradon's children, and the bright lords of wisdom. So in other words, they could have a nasty side too, which is interesting because it was in their own special tongue, so people didn't realize that they were saying that unless you were part of the group. Okay, over a period of 12 years, a bardic student was expected to learn at heart at least 150 oghams, 580 tales, approximately 240 poems in various meters and forms, as well as grammar, history, land lore, orations, and the arts of seership, bardic law, and the law of privileges, not forgetting the secret language of poetry and a few things that are not necessarily included in this list. McAllister remarks on this study of the secret language in the secret languages of Ireland. Suppose that the pupils were allowed 2 months' holiday annually. In other words, let us for arithmetical convenience keep them at school 300 working days of the solar year. Then if they learn no more than 10 lines of poetry in a day, they will have acquired a total of 3,000 by the end of the year, and in 20 years they will have mastered 60,000 lines. This is considerably more than twice the length of the 2 Homeric epics. Even if they learned only 1 line per diem, they would have assimilated roughly equal to, in amount to, the first 10 books of the Iliad. If they enlarged their daily task to 30 or 40 lines, they would in the end, possess, stored in memory, matter equal to the length of the prodigious Mahabharata. That's one of the cities of the ancient Vedic Rigveda. Okay, so moving along there. So you can see that how much they had to memorize. And then I came upon this quite beautiful piece, and it is called Taliesin's Bardic Lore. And Taliesin is not really a name, it's a title. Here is a chant of a primordial kind, who existed before darkness or light? Where are the roots of the world? On what day was Adam created? Common men do not receive knowledge. Sorrowful is he who by evil deeds has lost the friendship of heaven's country. Whence comes night and day? Why is the eagle gray? Why is night dark? Why is the linnet green? Why does the sea swell? Why is this not known? There are 3 fountains on the mountains of skill. There is a citadel over the ocean's wave. Fawning praiser, tell me the name of its porter. Who is the confessor of Mary's Mabon? Who is the best deed? What was the best deed Adam ever performed? Who will measure Anwin? Who can tell the thickness of its veil? Who can tell the size of its maw? Who can tell the value of its stones? Why do the treetops bend and bow? What is this smoke amid the trees? Perhaps Lu and Gideon perform their magic there. Do they know the ancient books when they perform their art? Whence comes darkness when the day ends? Where does it go when the day dawns? I am a bard. I do not vouchsafe my secrets to slaves. I am a guide. I am a judge. If you sow, you labor. And that was translated by John Mathews, the author, compiler of this book. Yeah, so this is actually your lead into when I start getting into the Robert Graves stuff, because, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these this little sharing on the secrets of the Druids. Okay, bye-bye.